Did you know that the average car buyer overpays by $2,000? Car dealers have a million tricks to rip you off, but their deadliest weapon? It's the questions they ask you. If a salesman asks about your credit, your monthly payment, or whether you're paying cash, stop. These are landmines designed to make your wallet explode. I'm Mike Anderson from Garage IQ, and today I'll show you exactly how to answer these questions to take control of the deal. But first, let's expose 11 dealer scams that could cost you thousands, and I'll also teach you a secret counter strategy for each one. Number 1. Bait and switch advertising. You see a car listed online for a low price. You call the dealer and they say, "Yeah, we've got it, come on in." But when you show up, suddenly it's just been sold. Now they've got you in the dealership and they're steering you toward a more expensive car. Classic bait and switch. If a deal seems too good to be true, always call ahead and ask for specifics, VIN number, stock number, and written confirmation. If they pull this move on you, don't waste your time. Walk. Number 2. Market adjustment fees. Some dealerships think they can charge extra just because a car is popular. You'll see an extra line on the sticker, market adjustment, $5,000. That's not a real cost, it's just greed. Some buyers cave in and pay it, which only encourages dealers to keep doing it, but you don't have to. Push back hard, and if they won't drop it, walk away. There's always another dealer, another car, or a better time to buy. Number 3. Fake trade-in values. Car dealerships often promise you top dollar for your old car, but here's the trick. They'll give you a great trade-in price while secretly inflating the cost of the new car. It's a numbers game designed to make you lose. Before trading in, get offers from CarMax, Carvana, and local dealers. That way, if the dealership lowballs you, you can call them out, or just sell it elsewhere and bring cash. Number 4. The Foursquare negotiation scam. The moment you sit down to discuss the price at a dealership, the salesman pulls out a sheet with 4 boxes: price, trade-in value, monthly payment, and down payment. This is where they start playing games. Instead of focusing on the actual price of the car, they keep shifting numbers around to make it look like you're getting a great deal. They'll lower your monthly payment but stretch the loan term, or bump up your trade-in while secretly jacking up the car's price. It's all smoke and mirrors. The fix? Ignore the monthly payment. Lock in the total out the door price first. Number 5. Cash price is higher trick. You'd think paying cash would get you a better deal, right? Wrong. Dealers make money on financing, so if you walk in ready to pay in full, they might actually charge more. They'll claim the lower price was only for finance deals, or throw in bogus fees to make up for lost profit. The trick is to keep quiet. Negotiate the price first. If they ask how you're paying, just say, "Haven't decided yet." Once the deal is set, then you can mention you're paying cash. If they try to pull the cash price is higher trick, call them out or finance it short term and pay it off early. Number 6. Misleading leasing terms. Leasing ads love to flash $199 per month in big bold letters. It sounds cheap until you see the actual documents. Buried in there is a massive down payment, a 10,000 mile per year limit, and a list of fees that make that cheap lease anything but cheap. Then, at the end of the lease, they hit you with even more charges for wear and tear. Leasing isn't always bad, but the numbers can be deceptive. Always ask for a full breakdown, total cost, mileage limits, and fees. If a lease deal looks too good to be true, it probably is. Number 7. Low APR financing with a catch. You've probably seen the flashy dealership ads, 0% APR for 72 months, or 1.9% financing, limited time only. It sounds like a great deal. Why pay interest when you can borrow for free? But what the dealership won't tell you is that taking that low APR almost always means giving up a big cash rebate. Let's say you're buying a $40,000 car. The dealer gives you 2 options, either 0% financing or $3,500 rebate if you finance at a regular interest rate like 5% APR. At first glance, 0% financing seems like the better choice, but once you do the math, that rebate could save you more. If you take the rebate, you're financing $36,500 instead of $40,000. Even with interest, your total cost over the loan's lifespan might be lower than if you went with 0% APR. Dealers push the low APR option because it sounds attractive and distracts from the fact that you could be saving thousands up front. The key is to compare both options side by side and focus on the total amount you'll pay, not just the interest rate. If the rebate puts more money back in your pocket, take it and finance elsewhere at a better rate. Number 8. Fake dealer add-ons. You've locked in the price of your new car, but when you sit down to sign the paperwork, the numbers suddenly look higher than expected. That's because the dealership has added a bunch of unnecessary extras. Things like fabric protection, nitrogen-filled tires, door edge guards, VIN etching, or a security package. These aren't just overpriced, most of them are completely useless. Nitrogen-filled tires are a joke since regular air is already 78% nitrogen. VIN etching is a $20 DIY kit, but the dealer charges hundreds. Fabric protection is just a fancy name for Scotch Guard, and paint sealant? Your car already has a factory clear coat. Some dealers will try to claim these add-ons are non-removable or pre-installed on every vehicle, but that's just another sales tactic. Everything is negotiable. Before signing, ask for a full breakdown of charges and demand they remove anything you didn't request. If they refuse, be prepared to walk. There are plenty of dealerships that won't play these games, and the best way to win is by taking your business elsewhere. Number 9. Extended warranties with fine print. Just as you're about to finalize the deal, the finance manager leans in with a concerned look. Are you sure you don't want an extended warranty? Repairs are expensive. One bad transmission and you'll wish you had it. What they won't mention is that extended warranties are one of the biggest moneymakers for dealerships. They get huge commissions, sometimes keeping 50% or more of what you pay, so they push them hard. But the problem isn't just the price, it's the fine print. Many of these warranties are filled with exclusions that make them almost worthless. Some won't cover basic wear and tear components, while others sneak in high deductibles or only cover a percentage of repairs. Worse, some force you to get service exclusively at that dealership, keeping you locked into their system. Instead of buying on the spot, take your time. Third-party warranties often offer better coverage for less money, and depending on your car, you might not even need one. The moment a dealership pressures you to make an immediate decision, that's your sign to step back and do your own research. Number 10. Mandatory dealer packages. You've spent hours negotiating the perfect price, and just when you think you've won, the dealer hits you with a surprise. An extra few $1,000s in mandatory dealer packages. They'll tell you these packages are required, pre-installed, or part of the dealership's policy. But that's just another high-pressure tactic to squeeze more money out of you. These packages often bundle together useless or overpriced add-ons like paint protection, VIN etching, wheel locks, or roadside assistance. In some cases, they're nothing more than an excuse to pad the final price and increase their profit margin. Dealerships rely on the fact that by the time you reach the paperwork stage, you're exhausted and emotionally invested in the car. They'll assume you'll just accept the extra fees rather than risk losing the deal. Some salespeople even act like their hands are tied, claiming every car on our lot comes with this package, we can't remove it. But here's the truth, everything is negotiable. If they tell you a package is mandatory, push back and demand they take it off. Some dealerships will insist, but that's just a test to see how firm you are. If they won't budge, be willing to walk. In many cases, just threatening to leave will suddenly make these mandatory packages disappear. If they truly won't remove the charges, your best move is to find another dealership. No car is worth paying thousands for junk you never wanted in the first place. Number 11. Rustproofing and paint protection. Right before you sign the paperwork, the dealership offers you one last thing: rustproofing and paint protection. They'll make it sound like an absolute necessity, warning that without it, your car's underbody could rust and the paint could fade or chip within a few years. Sounds reasonable, right? After all, who doesn't want to protect their investment? But here's what they won't tell you. Modern cars already come with factory rustproofing and a durable clear coat that protects the paint. The technology has advanced so much that unless you live in an area with extreme road salt exposure, extra rustproofing is completely unnecessary. And even in those cases, a professional application from a third party is much cheaper and more effective than what the dealer offers. Paint protection is another overpriced gimmick. Most of the time, it's nothing more than a glorified wax job that they charge hundreds, sometimes even thousands for. In reality, you can get a high-quality ceramic coating from a professional detailer for less money, and it will provide far superior protection. Some dealers will even try to bundle these services with extended warranties, making it seem like a package deal you can't refuse. But the truth is, These services are pure profit for them and a waste of money for you. If you really want additional protection, skip the dealership upsell and go to a trusted third-party shop where you'll get better quality work for a fraction of the cost. The best way to protect your car is simple: regular washes, proper maintenance, and a good ceramic coating if you want extra shine and durability. Now that we've talked about the scams car dealers use to get more money from you, let's talk about 3 questions they always ask to get into your head and how to answer these questions so you don't fall victim. Question number 1. Are you financing or paying cash? At first, this seems like a harmless question. The salesperson might even make it sound like they need to know so they can get the best deal for you. But don't be fooled. This question is designed to control the negotiation from the start. If you say you're paying cash, they'll know they won't make any money off financing, so they might raise the car's price or suddenly become less willing to negotiate. On the other hand, if you say you're financing, they'll focus on manipulating the loan terms instead of giving you a fair price on the car itself. Either way, they're using this information against you before you've even discussed numbers. The best response? I haven't decided yet. It depends on the deal you can offer me. This keeps them in the dark and forces them to give you their best price without factoring in their hidden profits from financing. Once you've locked in the lowest possible price, then you can decide whether to finance or pay cash. And if they push you for an answer, just repeat, "I'll decide after we agree on the final price." Question number 2. What kind of monthly payment are you looking for? This is one of the most dangerous questions a dealership can ask. It sounds innocent, but it's a trap that lets them manipulate the numbers to make you think you're getting a great deal when you're really overpaying. If you tell them you want a $500 monthly payment, they'll stretch out the loan term or adjust the interest rate to hit that number, all while hiding the true cost of the car. You could end up with a 6 or 7 year loan paying thousands more in interest just because they made the monthly payment look attractive. Instead, never negotiate based on monthly payments. Your answer should always be, "I'm only interested in discussing the total out-the-door price." This forces them to show you the real cost without playing games with financing. Once you've agreed on the best possible price, then you can talk about financing options, making sure you get a fair loan with good terms. If a dealer keeps pushing you to focus on monthly payments, that's a red flag. They're trying to rip you off. Question number 3. What's your credit score like? This question seems reasonable. After all, if you're financing, your credit score determines your interest rate, right? But here's the trick. They're not asking to help you. They're asking to size you up. If they know you have great credit, they might try to offer you a higher interest rate than you actually qualify for, pocketing the extra profit. If they think your credit is weak, they might push you into a bad loan with terrible terms, acting like they're doing you a favor. Never let the dealership control the financing conversation. Your response should be, "I have my financing options lined up. Let's focus on the price first." This keeps you in control and prevents them from using your credit score against you. If you do need financing, get pre-approved from a bank or credit union before you step onto the lot. That way, you already know what rate you qualify for, and you can compare it to what the dealer offers. If their rate is better, great. If not, you already have a backup plan. Either way, you take away their ability to manipulate the deal. Car dealers are good at scamming people, so you have to be extra careful when you make deals with them. And if you ever feel uncomfortable, just try another dealership. Have you ever fallen for any of these scams? Share your experience in the comments. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more money-saving automotive knowledge.